Hey guys, it's been so long. I'm so sorry. I have just been living life. As a mom of two, everything is different for me now and I'm tired way more often. So I have not posted on YouTube in a very long time. But I need to know, do people still watch YouTube? Like, is that a thing? Are y'all still watching? Because I am mainly on my other socials like Instagram and TikTok. Those are a lot easier for me to get done because obviously you're just filming with your phone, editing on your phone, posting on your phone, like everything's really quick. Whereas, you know, YouTube takes more work. I have to set up a camera, set up a ring light, edit on my laptop, and then, you know, the whole thing. So I do miss YouTube. I miss YouTube a lot. YouTube was my main back in the day. Like YouTube was my number one, but it just, you know, before kids, it was different. I had way more time. Now with kids, it's a lot more difficult for me. But shout out to the moms who get it done consistently because it's not easy, let me tell you. I'm not even gonna make a promise and say I'm gonna start posting again because I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Hopefully I can. That's the goal. That's always the goal. So, but if you're not already, make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok, Joy Before Her on all platforms, just to follow up and, you know, catch up. So this is gonna be a little get ready with me, catching up with you guys. I'm gonna start off with my favorite skincare glow recipe. I love them. This is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Thank God my skin has been really behaving for the past few years. I can say, thankfully, my skin has been doing very well. No breakouts, no blackheads, right? Do I have blackheads? I don't even know. I don't think so. But I like to chalk that up to genetics, shout out to God, but also the skincare that I use. And that has been Glow Recipe for like a really long time. I also like to use the sun-kissed version of this. I have it too, but just for today, I'm using this one. It's the one that makes you like tan. Love that. Love it. Just moisturizing with their Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. So yeah, what's been new with me the last few months or year, I could say, because my baby girl is now 1.5. So I think one of my last full videos that I did, my baby was so little. And before that, I was in my old house. So we've been in my new house for a year. We've been loving it. It's been great. Something new and recent that has happened that I'm still like, oh, can't believe it. My oldest daughter, my 4-year-old, has started preschool. My kids haven't gone to daycare or anything. So like going to preschool is her first time officially being away from me and out of the house. But I'm so thankful because her natural personality is very extroverted. She loves people, she loves friends. So I was hyping her up all summer long, trying to get her prepared for school, get her excited about it. So if you're a mom, you know these shows, but we would watch like Daniel Tiger or Kindergarten the Musical on Disney Plus. So cute. So we loved that show. We watched it all summer. So she was really excited to like be a part of a class, be in a classroom setting, have a teacher, all that good stuff. So it's only been a couple weeks, but thank God she's doing well in preschool. So I'm excited for her. But now it's me and my youngest, and I feel like so weird because I'm used to having my older daughter all the time, so it feels a little like different without her. Thankfully I have a couple of friends whose kids are in the same like age group, so we're kind of going through it together, which is really nice. This is my juice. I've been juicing, y'all. That's another thing that I think plays a part in my glowing skin. I got a juicer from this company called Omo. Shout out to them because they sent me the juicer just to try it out, and I love it. I love the fact that it's on the smaller side, so it's really lightweight and it has minimal pieces. The smaller the better because it's just less clutter, you know. That was so good. I'm gonna add a clip and show you guys how I've been using it.
So here's the juicer. It's a slow juicer from Amo, and I usually just cut up some fruit, put it in a bowl. So this day I had some apple slices, I had some orange slices, I added some pineapple chunks in there, not pictured, were some baby carrots, and I also added some pieces of kale. I pretty much add whatever I have in my fridge at the time. So I push it down with the stick that it comes with, and the juice starts flowing. So on the left side is where the pulp of the fruit comes out, and on the right side is where the juice comes out. It always tastes so good, and my body thanks me for it. Delicious.
So check it out if you're interested. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box. I know ideally it's better to eat the fruit and vegetables, but if you don't and you know you're not getting enough of it, juicing is the way to go. I do try to eat healthy, but I will admit lately, my mirror is here by the way, so I'm looking over here. I do admit that I have not been eating as healthy as I should because I'm actually trying to gain weight. And if you are a breastfeeding mom and you have experienced this, please let me know. But I feel like a lot of my friends who have breastfed, they end up gaining weight because, you know, breastfeeding burns a lot of calories and it just makes you hungry all the time. I feel like I can eat like a man. I really can. I'm always hungry. My friends and family laugh. They're like, how do you eat so much? Like, where does it go? But I have actually lost so much weight. I got down to like way below my pre-pregnancy weight. I got down to where I was before having my first daughter. I won't put numbers out there because, you know, that's different for everybody and it depends on like your frame and your height and your genetics, and I don't want to make it seem like a certain number on the scale is good or bad. It's just not where I want to be. I've always preferred myself to be, you know, just a little bit thicker than what I am now. I'm quite thin to me, and my close people, you know, in my life have noticed it as well. But no matter what I do and no matter how much I eat, I just haven't been able to gain weight. It's crazy. So my daughter's 1.5, so of course she eats solid foods and stuff. So basically the breastfeeding is just supplemental, but she is a Velcro baby. So she's very attached to me. My goal was never to breastfeed this long. I ideally would have loved to do like a year. And then I quickly realized like, oh, I don't really have a choice in the matter because this girl, I mean, I know I have a choice, but my daughter is not letting that happen. She is very, very attached and she doesn't even take bottles. Like when she was a newborn, she was able to take my breast milk like in a bottle, but we stopped bottles eventually and she's like been strictly breastfed. So it's nice and I'm so thankful and happy that I got to do that. But you know, there's two sides of every coin and it can be difficult sometimes. It's been a struggle. If you have any weaning tips, please leave them below because I would love to hear anything that would be helpful. I also heard online when I was looking up like how to wean your baby off of breastfeeding, I heard that if they're in the process of growing in their molars, don't even bother trying to stop breastfeeding because, you know, it's painful for them and they're going to need that comfort and stuff like that. So I'm like, and it's crazy how like each kid you have can have such a different experience because with my first daughter, I tried to breastfeed, but she just wasn't latching. She was really tiny and she was struggling to latch. So I breastfed like supplementally for her first 3 months of life. But after that, I just did formula because, you know, I was a new mom. I did not know what I was doing and I didn't know. I really didn't know how to do any of that stuff. So the second time around when I got pregnant, I was determined. I was like, no, I'm going to breastfeed. I did all my research and 19 months later, here we are still doing it. So it's just crazy how different, you know. Side note, Rare Beauty sent me some of their products a couple months ago and shout out to you, Selena Gomez, because I'm obsessed. I love their stuff. Like everything I've tried, I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. I was never super into liquid blush and now I just love it. I do wear like a powder blush over it, but I like having that natural like blush look. I don't know if the camera can really pick it up, but this is Happy. And it's pigmented, but light enough to be like buildable if I want more color. But L'Oreal is definitely like my go-to drugstore makeup brand because they always got like everything you need and you can trust that it's gonna be good. It's gonna work. This is their infallible Blurfection loose powder. And then I go over the blush with the powder version of Happy because it kind of like locks the color in and gives it a little glow that the liquid doesn't have. So another thing that's been real different for me, real different, is my hair. Guys, my hair like has not been acting right since it was short. I'm gonna drop some pictures here somewhere so you can just see what it was looking like. I would do a whole wash and go and sometimes even film it to, you know, post some content, I would have to throw the whole thing away. The whole thing away because it just looked horrible. Like, I was like, what is going on with my hair? It was so limp. When my hair was short, like I had my hair shorter when I was pregnant and when I gave birth to my second daughter, it was like shoulder length, you know, or a little past my shoulders, like around here. My curls came back to life. They were revived. They were springing. They were like, all the dead weight was gone, and it was nice. It was nice while it lasted, but I missed my long hair. I'm just used to me being with like long hair. My hair, I don't know if you can tell, my hair is a lot longer than it used to be. But with that came like a whole lot of limpness. My hair right now, oh my gosh, I'm on like day 4 or 5, so my curls are not like popping right now, but I'm gonna do a updated routine that brought my curls back to life. And I'm so thankful because I'll just give you a quick teaser. Curlsmith, okay? One of the Curlsmith products, it's so wild. I walked into a Marshall's and I guess I totally forgot that they had hair products. Do you guys get your hair products from Marshall's? Because I totally forgot that they have like major high-end brands for like half the price. So they had Weedad, Curlsmith, I forget what other ones are there. But anyways, I hadn't used Curlsmith products in a long time. So I was like, you know what? I used to love this thing. Let me get it. So I buy it. Girl, I did my hair and I was like, oh, my curls are back. I was so happy, okay, and so thankful. So again, they're not looking like all that right now because it's like, today is day 5 and I have my hair up. So it's not, but you can tell my hair was curly. So I got the volume back. I got like definition back. It is crazy because I was using good products before too. I was using like some of my favorite products actually that I used to rave about. But it's so crazy how like your hair can change after having a baby. Like, it's really a thing. Even products that you've used for a long time, I don't know why that happens. If you know the answer, like, feel free to leave it in the comments. But I'm so like, how does that happen? I guess your hair gets used to it or what? I don't know. I was so happy. Yeah, that's gonna be my next YouTube video, my updated curl routine. So I can show you guys how it looks like freshly washed and stuff. Because it came out so good. I was so thankful. I really was getting worried. I'm serious. I was like, oh my gosh, I think my curls are like, I'm done. Like, my curls are not coming back. And this was like with multiple different products that I was using. So I thought it was just me. So I might have to keep playing with different, you know, products and mix them up and see if I could get that result again, or I'm gonna have to ride the Curlsmith train, which I'm not mad at. They are a great company, great quality ingredients. I've done so many videos. I've worked with them many times in the past, so I love their products. Years ago, I used a lot of their products, but I ran out of them and I just had, you know, so many different products to try. I'm curious, drop a comment below if you're still using like your tried and true curly hair product from back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I mean like, you know, when it was popping, like, I don't know, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, like those years, that era. Let me know. I'm so curious because, again, I am quite shocked that my favorite products were just not working for me. I do think I need a haircut. My layers have grown out and that could be a little bit why my hair wasn't coming out the way that I am used to. But I'm just curious. Let me know because hair is so interesting. Like, it really can switch up on you. Don't worry, I'm gonna get this, by the way. As I'm sitting here talking, I'm like, dang, I really did miss YouTube. I don't know, it's a different vibe because it's much longer than a 30-second video clip on, you know, Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Please do let me know if you guys are still watching YouTube, because as you know, with all the social media channels, for whatever reason, the algorithm changed and views have significantly dropped from everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok is a little bit separate, but I hear it all the time from a bunch of influencers that views have changed. So I don't know if people are just not watching anymore or if the social media channels are just not pushing the videos to them anymore. You know what I mean? All right, but my face is done and ready. So I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty mist. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and catching up with me while I got ready today. I I hope to hear from you in the comments, and I will be definitely making that video very soon with my updated curly hair routine. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.